If you can't see it in the background, shoo, that's some of my some of the art I started like 2 years ago. When I was like, I'm gonna have a booth at like an art event, and so it's kind of cool looking at it, especially from all these different angles, because it looks totally different in each picture. And I suppose this is why it's art, but yeah. Anyway, I digress. Hope you're having a absolutely fabulous August 22nd, 2022. To me, the weather is just on that. Where I'm at, quite nice. If you like tarot readings and you are interested in different perspectives, I am trying to regularly do a thing, say some words, different perspective, and it's a great opportunity to join a much larger discussion, as I like feel like for the past 15, 16 years I've been studying different perspectives because I felt like I didn't really know enough yet, and I'm still learning. That's the beautiful thing about tarot is you can always continue to learn. Also, there's so many different ways to view the similar concept. And so, taking a deep breath, I hope you're having a good Monday. Mondays. Oh, and then that was my computer going, which is a sign I need to update Java, but not today, Microsoft. Not today. Um, Candle for your thoughts. I think I will also do just a little bit of saging really quick. This whole area. I'm not just trying to show you my armpits. Every once in a while, especially because I've been carrying around this necklace. I'm not sure my pronunciation, but I think it's tourmaline, and it's supposed to mute negative and transmute that in, or conversion of negative to positive. I should just bring the candle closer, then won't be just watching me raise my arm, or as my old science teacher would say, using those deltoids. So Monday, right? Beginning of Virgo season, planning for the future, maybe. I know I am. I mean, you can only plan so much, but I am getting more of these doctor's appointments and things organized and getting myself ready for this next stage of advocating for my health, mental health, physical health, whatever. And it's been super challenging, but I want to come in a centered way into this space because I feel like I'm doing a disservice when I'm not present. And when I'm projecting my own personal feelings into a space that's just supposed to be kind of neutral, I think. It's not supposed to be anything other than what you interpret it as, but I'm just saying. I think it needs to be neutral because you'll have a more open perspective to change. At least you'll be open to the idea of change more if you're neutral. It's hard to believe I'm 33 years old, but I am. So let's get into it. And if you would like some background noise, I've got 2 dogs that are going to bark at us from upstairs. So I guess that's kind of like musical soundtrack. I don't know. Burp, burp, burp. I know you're having fun downstairs without me. That's what Biscuit is saying. Hey, stop having fun without me. Let me join the party. I want to see what cards you draw. I want to pick one. Because Gravy had to chime in too. So I'm just going to do 5 cards like I've been doing every day. And then I'll leave you be. Five. I'll shuffle it one more time because sometimes I feel like I forget and I cut more than 5. And then I'm like, it's technically not 5, it's 6. But 5. Okay. 7 of Wands is the first card, which I kind of talked about, I think, one of the first readings I did. 5 of Wands has that Mars Leo energy coming up again, but it's upright. And it's talking about bravery, having courage to face and overcome adversity through bravery and focus. Giving yourself the pep talk you need to get in there, complete the task, have a successful outing or some kind of action, like you're physically going somewhere or something is changing. And it's the day-to-day stuff because it's in the minor arcana. Honestly, I really love this card because it reminds me that sometimes the most difficult things we do with courage, because we're trying to break some of these old ideas that debilitate us from moving forward, basically. They kind of pigeonhole you and categorize what you're capable of. And regardless of what may or may not happen in those conversations, like recognize like you have the courage and you have the ability to work through that and address the things that you need so that you can take action and live your life. The second card I got was the Empress reversed. Reversed. Now, I really like that for a major life lesson upright because it's all about you create like the world you want to live in. And it's a lot of that nurturing energy that is needed to let creativity flourish. So when it's in reverse, it tells me that there's like a creative block or something that is like kind of, oh, hang on a second, just kind of remembering that you create the world that you want to live in and allow yourself time and space to reflect on that. And the card will reveal itself upright. All right. And it's a major life lesson. It's from the Major Arcana. Number 3. after the Fool has already done their thing, traveled to the Magician, created the potion, and then they met with the High Priestess, and they were like, let's create something. Thus, the Empress showed up. And we have the Ace of Cups reversed. That one is like, I love aces because they're the beginning of everything. This one is about like following your heart's desires and like really feeling those emotions. So, like in the reverse again, the challenge is where is the promise of your heart's desire and where do you focus that loving energy, and also like where's the chalice? Is it half full? What is that perspective for you? Like, I think of it as like sometimes it's hard to see the things that we most appreciate when they're right in front of you. And like just a new perspective will bring you right back up. All right. Then the last two cards that I got, the Lovers and the World. Wait, I'll do this one first. And then YouTube. Here you go. Lovers is really about major life lesson about like doing what you are most devoted to, what are you most drawn to, which is similar to the Three of Wands, which is about following one's bliss, but it is on a more it's like a blend of both Sagittarius and Gemini energies. So it's like both perspectives of like the lightheartedness and then like the sensitivity, understanding like shadow work and the light work, and it's like the very beginning of the major life lesson journey, as opposed to the World, which is about the culmination or the divine light of universal consciousness, and that is like a at the very end of the major arcana, and it's all about completing the cycle. It's like starting over again in a way because it's like you've already completed, this thing that you were going through, and maybe um, to pull the cards together, we are culminating the things that we're most attracted to. And when we give ourselves the promise of our heart's desire, we can create the world that we want to live in as a result through the courage to overcome adversity through bravery and focus. Which is pretty cool when you think about it. I'm trying to think what other takeaways I'm getting from that. I feel like that covers the basis. Um, so reverse is never really as negative as I was like previously taught. I think that it's an opportunity to learn something different, and in that way, that makes the reverse card go up, right? Because it's doing the inner work to get the other side of the card and all its positive meaning. And that's about it. Also, probably do runes next time because I do have like a container of runes, and they're kind of fun for like the one little quick shake the dice. But otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good evening. Take care. Bye.